MythBusters! Something strange in the history book. Who you gonna call? MythBusters!
Do you know what myth we're busting today?
No, Taylor, what myth are we busting?
I'm glad you asked. So, in the years following the American Revolution, a vice president of the United States committed murder and attempted to break the new nation up by convincing a section of the country to declare its independence from the U.S.
So does that mean he thought committing murder would break up what is the glorious United States of America?
You're exactly right, Gregory. Yes.
Hey guys.
What's
Hey,
up,
David.
What up, bro?
So I have an evidence about Hamilton that he had a statement about Burr, and the statement was that he's a dangerous man and he shouldn't be in the government and trusted by any people.
Really?
So he brought him a letter judging him, and the response of Burr, he challenged him for a duel in New Jersey. And unfortunately, Hamilton was dramatically wounded by a right-hit shot and bleeded away. So, what do you guys think about this?
That has nothing to do with our part of the evidence, which is the Burr conspiracy.
And the Burr conspiracy, Aaron Burr, he was actually Thomas Jefferson's first vice president.
Wow.
And did you know that after his vice presidency, that's when the Burr conspiracy came about? It was his main goal to have an independent nation between the North America, the U.S., and the southernmost parts of Mexico. So he possessed 40,000 acres of farmland that was leased to him by the Spanish.
And he also saw war with Spain as an opportunity
To seize what is now present-day Florida.
Yeah. And you know, did you know that all that was from the Texas territory too? All the land that he owned, well, he took without permission.
And this later made him go to court several times. He was still acquitted, and even though there's no physical evidence of him being guilty of treason, there's actually proof during an interrogation that he said he wanted to invade Mexico.
And be the monarch.
Yeah, and he didn't like, and he wanted to take over, and he didn't want them to have the same government as us
Exactly.
because he felt they didn't deserve it.
But you know what? You know who would be the better expert about this?
Who?
Stella.
Yeah, so let's start a conversation with her.
Stella.
Hey, Stella.
Hey. What's up?
Hey guys, so expanding on what you guys said, yes, Aaron Burr did technically commit a murder, however, it was not to split up the nation. Alexander Hamilton was the first Secretary of Treasury for the United States, and the entire feud started because he made remarks saying that Aaron Burr was a dangerous man that should not be trusted. He and Aaron eventually sent each other letters about those remarks until Aaron finally declared Hamilton and challenged him to a duel. The duel did not take place in New Jersey because at the time it was illegal, so they went outside of New Jersey. I have primary documents of the seconds that were at the duel, and they described how the duel proceeded. They said that Aaron shot Hamilton, but Hamilton missed his shot. Also, another piece of evidence in this document from the physician that treated Hamilton, he said that his wound was fatal and that he could feel his weak pulse weakening, and he knew that there was nothing to do for him. Aaron was not charged for the murder of Hamilton because the duel technically did not take place in New Jersey. Which meanwhile, as you see, and as you guys said, the Burr conspiracy, he was charged for treason of attempting to split the nation in two, which there was no evidence pointing to him, in which you can now see that he did not actually commit the murder to divide the nation, so those two events have nothing to do with each other. So bye guys!
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Really? What do you guys
So you know what? Now we know that this myth is
Busted!
MythBusters! There's something strange in the history book. Who you gonna call? MythBusters! When there's something weird and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? MythBusters! I ain't afraid of no myth.